In today's world, focus has become a luxury. We are swept away in the whirlpool of social media, information overload, and fleeting pleasures, often forgetting the most important aspects of ourselves. If you do not prioritize your own well-being, who will? If you fail to take control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you risk becoming a puppet of external influences. On the journey to success, few witness the countless hours of practice that a pianist endures in silence. No one sees the calluses on their fingers, the moments of frustration, or the silent regrets for each missed note. Yet when the stage lights shine brightly and their fingers glide effortlessly over the keys, the world falls silent in awe of the beautiful melody. Such success is not merely about the performance, it is the result of hours of unnoticed dedication. As the philosopher Epicurus once said, "If you aspire to improve yourself, be prepared to be viewed as foolish regarding external matters." Great achievements are not reserved for those who seek recognition. They are for those who patiently work in silence, focused on their own path. Let us explore how to prioritize ourselves, cultivate unwavering discipline, and transform our lives into masterpieces. Number 1. Identifying sources of distraction. In our modern society, we are inundated with distractions, not just physical noise, but an endless stream of information from social media, news, emails, and constant notifications. How often do you promise yourself a quick scroll through TikTok or Instagram, only to find an hour has slipped away? How frequently do you sit down to tackle an important task, only to be lured into an engaging video, a controversial post, or an unexpected message? Distractions not only waste time, they also drain your focus, energy, and motivation to pursue your goals. We live in an era where concentration is a rare commodity, yet it is subtly stolen by seemingly innocuous distractions. People often believe that failure stems from a lack of ability or unfortunate circumstances, but sometimes the real culprit is distraction. Consider the story of a man named Andy who dreams of success but spends hours lost in the digital world. He wakes up eager to learn a new skill, yet he becomes ensnared in the endless news cycle on his phone. He opens his computer, ready to work, but social media notifications drag him into meaningless debates. Day by day, Andy feels busy, but when he reflects on his progress, he realizes he has achieved little. His story is not unique. It reflects the reality for many of us. We have aspirations and goals, yet seemingly trivial distractions quietly siphon away our dreams. Epicurus once remarked that if someone were to hand over your body to a passerby, you would be outraged. Yet you willingly surrender your mind to anyone who comes along, allowing them to disturb your peace. This quote highlights a profound truth. We are quick to protect our physical belongings, yet we often neglect our mental well-being. Each time you engage in an online argument, allow negative news to affect your mood, or waste time on trivial content, you relinquish control over your thoughts. Stoicism teaches us not to abandon the outside world entirely, but to control what enters our minds. If we fail to filter our consumption, we risk being swept away by inconsequential matters, leaving our lives feeling out of our control. One reason distractions grip us tightly is that they provide instant gratification. Video games, social media, and captivating TV shows are designed to stimulate the brain, releasing dopamine, the happiness hormone. Watching a funny video or receiving likes on a post feels rewarding in the moment. However, this fleeting satisfaction lacks long-term value. It only offers temporary pleasure and leads to procrastination of more meaningful pursuits. You may feel content spending hours on social media, but afterward, disappointment lingers because you haven't accomplished anything significant. So, how do we reclaim control? First, become aware of what distracts you daily. Identify whether it's your phone, the news, or trivial conversations. Once you pinpoint these distractions, managing them becomes easier. Second, establish personal rules. If you find yourself spending excessive time on social media, set a time limit. If constant notifications disrupt your focus, Mute them while working. Third, find something more meaningful to engage with. People often become easily distracted when they lack a compelling goal or passion. When you have a clear objective and a strong desire, distractions will naturally fade away. Number 2, taking control of your life. Epicurus stated, "He is free who lives as he wishes, who is not subject to coercion or obstacles." This statement reveals a profound truth. Freedom is not about indulging in impulsive desires, but about possessing the self-control to pursue what is truly necessary. Allowing distractions and impulsive emotions to dictate your life will forever confine you to mediocrity. Significant change begins within. You may dream of a better life, but if you continue to repeat old habits, your results will remain unchanged. A desire for a healthy body means little if you cannot control your eating habits. If you seek success but mismanage your time, you will remain trapped in procrastination. Real change occurs when you take charge of your life, starting with your thoughts, actions, and daily choices. It requires determination and the will to say no to distractions that do not align with your goals. If you decide to learn a foreign language to advance your career, you may initially feel motivated and create a plan. However, unnecessary phone calls, meaningless messages, and trivial conversations can gradually pull you away from your goals. You might tell yourself, "I'll study tomorrow," but soon, tomorrow becomes an endless cycle of procrastination, leading to regret over unfinished aspirations. What if you could reclaim control? By setting aside your phone, avoiding trivial conversations, and dedicating yourself to learning, you not only acquire the language, but also cultivate inner strength, sharpen your focus, eliminate distractions, and regain mastery over your life. The world is not designed to make success easy. It is filled with temptations, noise, and distractions that impede progress. Without the discipline to manage your life, you risk being swept away by chaos. Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, "You have power over your mind, not over external events." Recognizing this empowers you. While we cannot control the external world, we can control our responses. Disciplined individuals do not allow themselves to be dragged into pointless arguments or swayed by negativity. They do not let circumstances dictate their lives. They forge their own destinies. Reflect on your life. How often do you permit distractions to steal your time? How frequently do you postpone your goals for fleeting pleasures? How many times do you allow others to dictate your feelings? In truth, no one can control you unless you permit it. You cannot change everything around you, but you can change how you act, think, and make decisions. Number 3, the importance of discipline and sacrifice. True freedom does not come from escaping all constraints, but from mastering oneself. Those who cannot control their desires, emotions, or superficial habits will remain enslaved to their weaknesses. Epicurus stated, "No one is free who does not master himself." In the journey of self-development, discipline and sacrifice are essential. They form the foundation that helps you remain focused on your objectives and endure temptations. But why is discipline crucial, and why is sacrifice necessary for achieving true success? Discipline is not a limitation. It is a tool that propels you forward without losing your way. You may have numerous plans and ambitions, but without discipline, they remain vague dreams, easily swept aside by life's distractions. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. Disciplined individuals do not rely on fleeting motivation. They understand that motivation fluctuates with emotions, but discipline is steadfast. When you cultivate discipline, you no longer wait for inspiration to take action. You act, regardless of fatigue, weather conditions, or external distractions. Look at the most successful individuals, athletes, entrepreneurs, and artists. Their common trait is not innate talent, but unwavering perseverance and discipline. Consider Michael Phelps, the legendary Olympic swimmer. He did not achieve greatness through extraordinary talent alone. It was his relentless dedication over a decade. Phelps trained every day without exception, no days off, no wasted time. While his peers enjoyed breaks, he pushed himself in the water, constantly striving for improvement. The result? 23 Olympic gold medals, a record that remains unbroken. This illustrates an important lesson. Talent may initiate your journey, but discipline sustains it. Success has a price. No one attains great goals while leading a comfortable life. Do you wish to grow stronger? You must sacrifice comfort. Do you aspire to a successful career? You must relinquish unproductive habits. Do you desire financial freedom? You must eliminate impulsive spending. Phelps did not just train tirelessly. He adhered to a strict nutrition plan, avoiding laziness and excuses. These sacrifices not only led to triumph in the pool, but also helped him conquer himself. Are you willing to forego current comforts to become the best version of yourself in the future? Great individuals are not simply luckier, they are more willing to make sacrifices. One core Stoic principle is to act in silence. You do not need to boast about your hard work or showcase your pursuits. Remain persistent, focused, and dedicated, allowing your results to speak for themselves. Weak individuals seek external validation, needing praise to continue. Strong individuals require only one thing: commitment to themselves. You may wonder how to gauge if you are on the right path. The answer is simple. Examine your daily actions. If you are disciplined, you will dedicate time to what truly matters, rather than squandering it on trivial pleasures. If you embrace sacrifice, you will find yourself progressing toward your goals rather than stagnating. If you work quietly, your results will serve as clear evidence of your efforts. When that occurs, you won't need to say a word. The world will recognize your accomplishments. Discipline is challenging and sacrifice is difficult. However, if you genuinely wish to achieve something meaningful in life, embracing this arduous path is essential. Remember, success is not born from grand decisions, but from the small choices you make daily. If this article resonates with you, consider liking and subscribing for deeper insights into Stoicism. Let us cultivate discipline, embrace sacrifice, and work silently. Success belongs to those who are patient and persistent with themselves. Number 4, schedule and focus. A fundamental truth often overlooked is that success does not arise from good intentions or unrealistic dreams. It results from specific actions repeated with discipline over time. To turn any goal into reality, Stoicism emphasizes careful planning and unwavering focus. Have you ever wondered why some individuals accomplish so much while others squander their time? They do not possess extra hours in the day or extraordinary abilities. The primary difference between those who achieve success and those who remain stagnant lies in how they utilize their time. Time is uncontrollable, but how you organize and employ it is your choice. Without a consistent life goal, you cannot live consistently. Marcus Aurelius highlights this principle. Consistency is key to success. Without a clear goal and a concrete plan, you will easily drift away due to distractions. Imagine a ship without a destination. It will be tossed about at sea, never reaching its shore. Living without a plan is similar, always busy, yet never truly advancing. What do you wish to achieve? To be an exceptional writer, a successful entrepreneur, or simply a better version of yourself? Regardless of your goal, start with a simple principle. Do not allow your time to fall into the hands of others. Consider Haruki Murakami, one of the world's greatest novelists. When he chose to become a full-time writer, he established a disciplined work routine, rising at 4 a.m. to write for 4 to 6 hours, followed by running or swimming in the afternoons to maintain his physical and mental health, and setting aside time for reading and research. He adhered to this cycle consistently for years. This may seem simple, but it is precisely this consistent routine that enabled Murakami to produce his acclaimed works, from *Norwegian Wood* to *Kafka on the Shore*. He did not wait for inspiration or allow external factors to disturb his time. He understood that if he did not control his time, time would control him. How can you implement this in your life? You need not adopt a rigid schedule like Murakami, but you should have a plan that is clear yet flexible enough to align with your goals. If you wish to write a book, dedicate at least 1 hour a day to writing. No distractions, no social media, no interruptions. If you want to enhance your English speaking skills, spend 30 minutes each morning practicing pronunciation, listening to podcasts, or conversing with yourself. If you are building a career, ensure your time is not wasted on conversations or tasks that lack real value. What matters most is not how much time you possess, but whether you are focused enough to use that time effectively. There is an intriguing paradox. The most disciplined individuals are often the most free. When you control how you use your time, you are no longer burdened by procrastination or guilt over wasted moments. In today's world, distractions abound. Phones, social media, news, trivial conversations, and even people around you. If you do not actively protect your focus, it will quickly be overtaken by things that provide little value. Stoic philosophers have long emphasized that self-control is key to achieving inner peace. You cannot control your external environment, but you can control your responses to it. Ask yourself, if someone invites you for coffee while you have planned to work, will you decline or accept? If your phone buzzes with useless notifications, will you keep checking it or turn it off to concentrate? These small decisions, repeated daily, create a significant difference between those who achieve their goals and those who merely discuss them. What will you choose? In truth, you can become anyone you wish, but only if you are genuinely committed to that goal. You cannot expect extraordinary results while acting like an ordinary person. Success does not arise from singular actions. It emerges from daily efforts. Take the time today to evaluate your schedule. Are you using your time meaningfully, or are you wasting it on pursuits that lack value? Everyone has the same 24 hours, but only those who truly know how to focus can transform that time into achievements. If planning and focus are the cornerstones of success, what will help you remain on that path? The answer is process. Success is not solely about the final outcome. It also encompasses how you approach each step of your journey. Let's discuss this in number 5. Number 5, the process is key, not just the result. In an age where everything is measurable, income, reputation, achievements, we often overlook the fact that true value lies not in the goals themselves, but in the journey we undertake to achieve them. Epicurus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, emphasized that before becoming someone, we must first determine what we truly want and take action to realize it. This perspective reminds us that the journey holds more significance than the final result. Everyone desires success, a thriving career, a healthy body, a prosperous life. But how many take the time to reflect on the process they undergo? If we concentrate solely on results, we risk disappointment when immediate success eludes us. Sustainable success is not instantaneous. It is built over time through perseverance, failures, and the lessons learned along the way. You may see a successful entrepreneur on a magazine cover, but you do not witness the sleepless nights, painful failures, or moments of self-doubt they endured. You may admire great artists, yet you do not see the countless hours of practice, rejections, or creative obstacles they overcame. We often perceive only the peak of the mountain without acknowledging the steep path that led there. However, if you genuinely cherish your journey, you need not wait until you reach the summit to feel fulfilled. Every step, every effort carries its own value, and that is the essence of resilient thinking. One vital truth many overlook is that you do not succeed merely by achieving something. You succeed by becoming the type of person capable of achieving it. When you invest time in training, learning from failures, and remaining committed to small goals, you cultivate essential qualities: discipline, perseverance, and adaptability. Consider a marathon runner reaching the finish line. That moment is significant, but without months of training, exhaustion, and the determination to push through fatigue, they would never achieve their goal. Their muscles strengthen with each training session, and their endurance builds over time. Similarly, an entrepreneur starting from scratch must not solely focus on the vision of a successful company. They must embrace the process of building a team, solving small problems, and learning from mistakes to progress. This process not only leads to success, but also transforms individuals into those capable of sustaining it. A simple yet crucial truth remains: if you cannot find joy in the process, maintaining motivation long enough to achieve your desired results becomes challenging. The most successful individuals are not those who chase goals, but those who genuinely love what they do every day. Think of a writer. If they solely focus on publishing a bestseller, they will quickly become disheartened when faced with challenges. However, if they love writing and enjoy the creative process, sitting down to write each day becomes a gift rather than a chore. This passion propels them further than others. Stoic philosophy teaches us that peace does not arise from the achievement itself, but from how we live each day. If you can wake up each morning and feel satisfied with your actions, you have succeeded. True success is not a distant goal. It is found in the small moments of progress you take pride in daily. One of the biggest challenges in pursuing long-term goals is the despair that arises when results do not materialize immediately. In a world that values speed, we easily lose patience when faced with waiting. Stoicism teaches that rather than attempting to control outcomes, we should focus on what we can control, the process and our own efforts. You cannot control whether others acknowledge your achievements, but you can control your daily work ethic. You cannot ensure that all your efforts will yield immediate success, but you can guarantee persistence and resilience. When you learn to love the process, you also learn to manage your emotions. You are no longer swayed by expectations or comparisons with others. You understand that the most important aspect is not where you stand compared to others, but where you are heading relative to who you were yesterday. Stoicism does not entail relinquishing ambition. Rather, it directs that ambition appropriately. When you prioritize the process over results, you will find peace in your journey. When you strive diligently without seeking external validation, you build unshakable inner strength. Therefore, the next time you feel despair over unmet goals, ask yourself, am I enjoying this process? If the answer is yes, you are already more successful than many. If the answer is no, it may be time to reassess your perspective on your journey. Results are merely milestones. The process shapes you into the person you aspire to be. Number 6. Embrace solitude to strengthen your inner resolve. In this noisy and chaotic existence, a quiet power often goes unrecognized. Solitude, unlike the negative connotation of loneliness prevalent in society, is not a state of despair or emptiness. Rather, it is a silence that allows you to return to yourself, free from external noise, and nurture your inner strength. In solitude, we not only find peace, but also restore our ability to focus on our goals in alignment with Stoic philosophy. External factors such as the opinions of others or life's distractions should not disturb our calmness and determination. Stoics assert that we suffer more in our imagination than in reality. A famous quote by Seneca reminds us that worries and fears often stem from unfounded thoughts in our minds, not from reality. To minimize the negative influence of the outside world, seeking and embracing solitude is not an act of escape, but a means of cultivating self-mastery. Stoic solitude does not imply avoiding society or living in complete isolation. Instead, It is about rejuvenating mental energy to return to oneself, confronting thoughts, emotions, and goals without the influence of distractions. In this quiet space, we can discover our own path, free from external pressures and noise. Picture an artist, writer, or creator deeply immersed in their work. To achieve full focus, they must find a quiet environment devoid of distractions. They may turn off their phones, avoid trivial conversations, or seek solitude in a peaceful location. In this solitude, they can reach creative peaks, producing profound and artistic works. So, why does solitude foster strength? Because while the outside world continually influences us, freeing ourselves from those influences helps us maintain inner peace. Each of us harbors lofty goals and aspirations that are not always easy to attain. When we become entangled in the words and opinions of others or in unnecessary information, we risk losing our way. However, finding solitude creates a space to concentrate on what truly matters. Remember that Stoic value encompasses not only external silence, but also mastery over emotions and thoughts. This is crucial for maintaining clarity and mental strength. We cannot control everything in life, but we can control how we respond. Solitude aids in this process. Within tranquility, we discover the inner strength to face challenges without external distractions. In reality, not everyone can easily embrace solitude in today's fast-paced society, where individuals juggle work, family, and relationships. Finding time for oneself may seem like a luxury. However, this solitude is key to regenerating energy and maintaining focus on personal goals. It is not about escaping society, but understanding ourselves better through solitude. Solitude allows us to reevaluate our lives, identify what is most important, and develop strategies to achieve our desires. Ask yourself, can you temporarily withdraw from the noise around you for personal growth? Can you work diligently in silence without seeking validation, simply because you believe in your capabilities and goals? That is the power of solitude. It is not avoidance. It is a means to regenerate energy and explore your inner depths. In that quiet space, you will find the inner strength, self-esteem, and perseverance necessary to pursue your goals. As you work diligently in silence, not only does your work improve, but you also become a stronger, more determined individual. Solitude is not a negative state. Sometimes it is essential for becoming the best version of yourself, focusing on what truly matters without the influence of unnecessary external factors. Trust in the power of solitude, and let it be the tool that helps you build self-esteem and overcome life's challenges. Ultimately, through the Stoic philosophy we have explored, you will realize that true strength arises from prioritizing yourself and striving silently. Success is not born from arrogance or external validation. It is the result of unwavering consistency and dedication to personal goals and values. When you focus on what truly matters, maintain discipline, and work diligently without seeking attention, this quiet effort will cultivate strong inner strength, enabling you to overcome any challenges. What are your thoughts on maintaining focus on yourself and committing to your long-term goals? Share your reflections in the comments below with the phrase, "Silence creates strength." If you found this content helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so you won't miss our next inspiring video. Let us continue the journey of personal development and discover deeper values together in the next installment. See you next time.